24th of April 2025. Hi guys, welcome to Rants, the comedy and tragedy of living in Singapore. Now, a friend once said that I will never make it as an influencer because I'm not a nubile bimbo. Please help me to prove him wrong by liking, sharing, subscribing and commenting on this video as well as other videos on my channel. Thank you in advance. Hot topic. Nomination day was yesterday and there was also some drama and surprises. First up, Joseph Schooling, and that's him looking so resplendent in white.
Hi!
I'm here to support Minister Edmund as his proposer.
Proposer?
For everyone, so.
Was this arranged with much of you or just recently or against it more? What's the context?
Well, I'll keep you guys guessing, but I think the time frame was quite interesting.
Okay.
Thank you.
After watching his last press conference with Minister Edwin Tong by his side, I'm not surprised to see him joining the ranks of the PLPs. His sports career was ruined by the drug scandal and the uncompromising attitude of the authorities, but there is an easy way out. Not quite the fighting and competitive spirit we would expect from an Olympic gold medalist. But then, Joseph Schooling is not contesting in the elections. The opposition at Marine Parade Braddell Heights are also not contesting, resulting in a walkover there. This may come as a surprise as WP had always indicated an interest in Marine Parade. Then there's a drastic move of DPM Gan Kim Yong from Chua Chu Kang to Punggol, where the WP's dream team is.
So I'm new to the Punggol area, GRC, but I must promise you that I'm a very fast learner and I will learn as fast as I can. And I will reach out to residents, take all the opportunity I can to get to know them.
What's the plan here? Hoping that voters' fear of losing a DPM will work? A bit risky, but win at all cost? Not to worry, the folks at Chua Chu Kang have Dr Tan See Ling to serve them. Seconded from Marine Parade. What a plan. Then there's Tampines GRC, where there's a four-cornered fight between PAP, WP, NSP and SPP. Now this is the part that surprises me. Why is Tampines so hot? Next, we shift our focus to the retiring guys, where the surprises are even bigger. SM Teo Chee Hean was expected to head the Punggol team, but strangely, he's dropping out, or did they drop him? Who knows? Another surprise is DPM Heng Swee Keat also retiring. From future PM, PM in waiting to not contesting. DPM Heng had a very bumpy ride. Look, we have already lost the DPM. Does it matter if we lose one more? After all, Dr Tan See Ling said that there were no gaps or drops in Marine Parade after somebody resigned. See, nobody in the party is indispensable. We can lose a DPM at the drop of a hat. So, a prominent backbencher who has been dropped is oncologist Dr Tan Woo Ming, a PAP MP who didn't always toe the party line. Now, in one instance, he brought up the case of parents who reported their child to the police for vaping. The child was slapped with a fine of $300 after the matter was referred to HSA. Although the Health Ministry declared that it takes a nuanced approach and advised parents with vaping children to approach the Health Promotion Board instead, Dr Tan had demonstrated to the public how the police and HSA managed the case. It was sufficiently embarrassing for the government. Let's hope that next time Dr Tan will join Mr Leong Man Wai in seeking answers for us. One pleasant surprise is independent candidate Jeffrey Tan.
Thank you all my fellow supporters in white that came out for me today, thank you all very much for coming. We are facing a cost of living issue, we are facing a housing problem, we are facing an inflation problem. This is not a red, white or blue party issue. This is a Singaporean issue. Only we, when we work together, can we fix this problem. Don't forget, we need people of all the different parties, sincere and hardworking, inside our parliament in order for us to do this together. No supermajority, no blank check. And I believe the PAP also wants this. Singapore is my home. This is where I want to be retired, not tired. There is no second best. Singapore has made it to 60 years. We will make it for another 1,000. Thank you.
The young man looked promising, but someone asked a pointed question. What can he do for you? LOL. Now, I have a question for this guy. What are you expecting from him? Free fish or ice cream? We mustn't underestimate what independent candidates can do. They could be a valuable voice and vote against further increases in GST. Social media is abuzz with debates and discussions on the surprises on nomination day. And since this video is time sensitive, I don't have time to prepare and cover too much of it. Former banker Chris Kwan said this, I quote, "Lousy move by the WP giving the PAP a walkover for Marine Parade Braddell Heights. I can fully understand going into a four-corner fight in Tampines. Had always said that WP, PSP and SDP should not shy away from doing that, not only to give voters a choice than the fringe parties, but also to push out these parties as a necessary step to consolidate such a disparate counter-PAP scene. Constituency electoral arithmetic does suggest Marine Parade has an overwhelming PAP majority due to the good old gerrymandering. So on the surface, the WP has good reason to concede, thus preferring a shift resources elsewhere. But doing so, WP will rightly be seen as depriving voters of a choice. Politics is not always about logic and equations. It is also about intangible stuffs like principles and feelings. In this different setting, the WP is conducting itself like the PAP, all head, no heart. The difference is the PAP could afford such a way, but not the WP. Every eligible Singaporean deserves a vote no matter what. Definitely not a good look for the WP in my view. No, I don't see it as a lousy move. The situation that the PAP is in is not comparable with that which the WP is in. Now, the latter's task, the most noble thing they can do is to get more candidates and more opposition voices into Parliament. If they accomplish that, they are benefiting all Singaporeans, including those at Marine Parade Braddell Heights. Whether the town council is run by PAP or WP doesn't really matter. That's all for now. Let's see what comes up in the days of campaigning.